morning everyone, welcome to Drive with Care. We're going to go from the A260, jump on the A2 and drive into Canterbury. I have an errand to run, I've got to get some film for my camera. But I thought, let's record the journey. So you know the rules. Yellow and red triangles highlighting any hazards and awareness. And I'll speak it out as I see it. So leaving the roundabout, indicate off. We're now joining the slip road that jumps on the A2. Quite a fast road, dual carriageway, and 60, maybe 70 miles an hour. 70 miles an hour, national speed limit. Dual carriageway sign, no stopping at any time. Indicate off slip road, nothing coming, check the blind spot, and away we go. What can we expect on a dual carriageway, short of people going faster than they ought to? It should be a plain and simple run. You know, keep your distance from the car in front, always keep aware of what's going on around you because you're travelling at a greater speed than you normally would do. And, you know, anticipation is the name of the game. So, you know, I see vehicles ahead and I know I want to overtake, but I need to anticipate if anyone's shooting up from my right, or if the vehicle in front decides to come out just as I'm passing because they've not looked in their mirrors, that kind of thing. So I shall indicate out to overtake the white van, checking blind spot, getting up to 70. I can never tell if it's recording, you know, all the ambient sound that I've got going on here, because once you hit a higher speed you get the road noise. So I've got someone racing up behind me. I'm doing 70, but I'll slip back into the inside lane. Highway code 264, keep left unless you're overtaking. I think what I'll do is come off prior to Canterbury and drive down Dover Road, gets me down into the town centre. And there'll be a few hazards. So another overtake, again always looking around, seeing if there's anybody sneaking up behind you. So we've got quite a few vehicles ahead. I'm doing 70, but I'm not going to slip back in. I can see the yellow cars coming out, because I will pass in just a few moments. Slip road to the left, nothing coming up. That could cause the vehicles in the inside lane to swerve out to avoid oncoming traffic, but there was nothing. Indicate back into my lane. Canterbury, 4 miles. How are we doing for time? 4 minutes. Might do a splice and cut, you know, a few moments later. I anticipate this car's doing 680, 85. Yellow McGann indicating out, which is all very good. We're approaching this Fiat, so I shall indicate out. Back into my lane. Indication, it's the key. It lets everybody know around you what you're doing. And it's not for my benefit, you know, I know I'm going left. I know I'm slipping out in and out of lanes, but it's to let everybody else know. McGann is indicating. Very sensible driver. I'll put my indicators on because I'm coming off at this junction. Now on the A250, 2050, 2050. Sound like a sat-nav, don't I? 2050. So it says slow. We've got the slip road up ahead, which, when you're coming out of bridge to join this carriageway, the cars come flying up there. So just a quick look to make sure there's nothing. Oh, there is. It came shooting up, but he's sliding in behind me. I think I might have to get a backwards camera, you know. Okay, dual carriageway is ending. We're getting the sign to say, what is that sign? Comment below. I'm not even going to research it. I know that it means both lanes are, both directions. Must be a name for it. I ought to look it up. I will. I'll put it down there. Roundabout ahead, reduce speed now. I want to go right on this roundabout. So I will indicate right as I approach and then indicate off the roundabout when I come off it. So the McGann is indicating. The Beamer ahead didn't indicate round. I can't tell if he's come off. A couple of vehicles indicate off the roundabout. And we're now on the Dover Road. And we can see Canterbury. That was easy for me to say. Put my teeth back in. Just let this car behind me know I'm overtaking the Fiat, which is parked there obtrusively on double yellows. So yeah, can you see it? Canterbury Cathedral ahead. Oh. Speed reduces to 30. There's a car at the junction, edging out. No major hazards. Everybody is behaving themselves. Maybe that's because it's Sunday, I wish I could turn the camera sideways. There's some glorious old big houses here. And unlike going to Bristol, where you see all the merchant seamen and the guys who owned all the big boats, in days of yore, and they owned all the big properties, I think Canterbury, because of its religious connections, must have had the wealthy and their homes. I don't know. Right, so we're going to have some traffic lights ahead. They're changing, which means I have to stop and I have to kind of react to the vehicles in front. Give myself plenty of slowing down, leave enough room in the front of the vehicle. Right, lights are changing, everybody's obeying themselves. I'm going to take us round the roundabout and then swing back, and that will conclude the video. A couple of pedestrians about, far enough away that they're not going to stray onto the road. I'm going to do a complete 360 on this roundabout, so indicate right, because I want to come back up that way. I'm looking at the Beamer in front, no indication, but he's going round. The McGann, who I've followed all the way, has indicated all the time. Must be watching my videos, that's all I can think. Or they're an extremely diligent driver. Yeah, that Beamer driver's a world of their own, as is this Volvo driver. With no courtesy, didn't acknowledge me. However, that's the way of the world. I want to come off, so indicate off. Car's stopping. And that is it. I'm going to slip into the car park. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you got something from that. Drop me a comment and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Drive with care.